Sir, you still there?
Yes.
Hi, sir. So, are you with this 12-year-old female?
Yes, she says she's having trouble breathing. She said she was stabbed multiple times.
Stabbed multiple times?
Yeah.
Okay, sir, are you with her right now?
Yes.
Is she awake?
She's awake.
Is she breathing?
Yeah, she's breathing. She said she can take shallow breaths. She's alert.
To understand the horror that unfolded in Waukesha, Wisconsin, we must first delve into the origins of Slender Man. Slender Man is a fictional character that was born in 2009 on the Something Awful forums, a website known for its internet culture and meme generation. One day, Something Awful held a competition that challenged users to edit everyday photographs to appear paranormal. Created by user Eric Knudsen, also known as Victor Surge, Slender Man was depicted as a tall, faceless figure in a black suit, often lurking in grainy photographs' background.
When I started doing the posts and the pictures, I was just impressed that the people in the thread itself thought it was really cool and interesting, and really never expected it to go out of the thread. I think someone even in the thread remarked like, "Oh, wouldn't it be funny if we put these out there and people thought they were real because it's so interesting and unique and strange." And then a few other people started doing their own Slender Man posts, and then within a few weeks, people were just starting to distribute it and make more Slender Man. A Slender Man mythology was growing like right away, a few weeks after it was created.
The character of Slender Man became a viral sensation, spawning countless adaptations and interpretations across various online platforms. But while most saw Slender Man as just a creepy but harmless piece of internet fiction, to some, he was more than real. Morgan Geyser and Anissa Wire were 12-year-old girls living in the quiet suburb of Waukesha, Wisconsin. Both girls were normal. They were good students, well-behaved, and close friends. One of the many things that brought them together was their fascination with Slender Man. Anissa, in particular, was deeply immersed in the Slender Man mythos. She was the one who introduced Morgan to the stories, and together they began to believe that Slender Man was not just a story, but a real entity. They believed that if they could prove their loyalty to him, they could become his proxies and live with him in his mansion in the woods. Over the course of several months, the girls meticulously planned their attack. On May 30th, 2014, the day of the crime, they invited their friend Peyton Leutner, known as Bella to her friends, to a sleepover. The next morning, under the pretense of playing a game of hide-and-seek, they lured Peyton into a secluded area of the woods. Morgan stabbed Peyton 19 times with a kitchen knife while Anissa urged her on. After the attack, they left Peyton for dead, believing they had fulfilled their part of the bargain with Slender Man.
I said, "Okay, how would we do that?" And she said, "We have to kill Bella."
And you feel as though in order to do this, you physically had to kill somebody?
Yes. Anisha told me we had to.
Why?
Because she said that he'd kill our families. Morgan said that at her birthday party, while Bella was sleeping, we were gonna duct tape her mouth shut. I was scared because I would never see my family again, and B, I was kind of hopeful to prove that I wasn't crazy. We stabbed her.
That was sweet. Did you stab her or Anissa? Who had the knife?
Most of the time I did. I wanted to hurt people before, but they're not nice to me, so they deserve it.
But Peyton, despite her severe injuries, managed to crawl to a nearby road where she was discovered by a passing cyclist. She was rushed to the hospital and miraculously survived the attack. In the days following the attack, Morgan and Anissa were apprehended by the police. During their interrogation, they calmly explained their belief in Slender Man and their desire to prove their loyalty to him.
A Slender Man Case update tonight.
The case quickly became a media sensation, with the public struggling to comprehend how two young girls could commit such a horrifying act. The trial of Morgan Geyser and Anissa Wire was fraught with complexity. Both girls were charged as adults with attempted first-degree intentional homicide, a decision that sparked intense debate about the treatment of minors in the criminal justice system. Psychiatrists testified that Morgan was suffering from early-onset schizophrenia, a condition that likely contributed to her belief in Slender Man. Anissa, while not diagnosed with a mental illness, was said to have been deeply influenced by Morgan's delusions. In the end, both girls were found not guilty by reason of insanity and were sentenced to long-term mental health treatment rather than prison. The Slender Man stabbing case raised urgent questions about the role of the internet in the radicalization of young people. How did two seemingly ordinary girls become so enmeshed in an online myth that they were willing to kill for it? And what responsibility, if any, do the creators of such content bear? In the years since the stabbing, the case has left a lasting impact on both the victims and the broader community. Peyton Leutner has worked to rebuild her life, while Morgan and Anissa remain under psychiatric care. The case also led to a reckoning within the online community. The creators of Slender Man content faced backlash, and some even voluntarily removed their work, though the character remains a fixture of internet horror culture. The Slender Man stabbing serves as a grim reminder of the potential dangers of internet culture. It highlights the need for parents, educators, and society as a whole to be vigilant about the content young people consume and the communities they engage with online. In the end, the Slender Man stabbing is more than just a story of crime. It's a cautionary tale about the power of belief, the influence of the internet, and the vulnerability of young minds. As we continue to navigate this digital age, it's crucial that we recognize the potential for both connection and danger that lies within our screens.